In regards to the Church's commitment to safeguarding and protecting children, the Holy See tasks conferences and dioceses to establish child safeguarding offices, appoint safeguarding officers who can easily receive reports from the public regarding children affairs, and discreetly undertake investigations into any possible allegations of child abuse. Meanwhile, this program has always been met with multiple challenges which have compromised its efficiency, like limited resources. In an attempt to address this, the Uganda Episcopal Conference, through its child safeguarding policy, has handed over 15 sets of computers to 15 Catholic dioceses to support diocesan child safeguarding departments in the execution of their work.
This is the kind of package each does will get this kind of thing.
The equipments were handed over to the safeguarding officers by the Uganda Episcopal Conference's Secretary General, Monsignor John Baptist Kauta, who emphasized that the resources should be used exclusively for the intended purposes.
The computer is given to you also to be able to do your work better, to store it, but you better store it in a space which is not accessible to everybody. Because if the state becomes accessible, then there is no confidentiality. And all of us deserve, by nature and by God's order, confidentiality. Even Cain, when he killed his brother Abel, wanted a mark put on him. And God says, no, leave him alone. Take care, you go. God does not reveal everything about everybody.
Monsignor further cautioned the officers against personalizing the equipment, reminding them that they are not individual property.
These instruments are not to be personalized. So if you are going from Morocco and you are going to visit Cotido, you don't take your cabin, carry your shirts and your clothes to Cotido. They remain in Cotido or in Morocco. And what do? You put key and you lock and you hide it somewhere, because the information it contains is also very precious.
Father Frederick Tusingire, who doubles as both the National Coordinator for the Lay Apostolate and Child Safeguarding Officer in the Uganda Episcopal Conference, echoed the call for safeguarding officers to maintain confidentiality when handling sensitive child welfare matters.
Please use these 3 items specifically and exclusively for the work of child safeguarding. Keep the things very well confidential, because the person cannot be guilty until the due process. No, we don't just say, oh, so and so is an abuser. What process have you gone through so that you can declare that?
The safeguarding officers, who were overjoyed upon receiving the equipment, explained to UCTV how the computers may ease and streamline their duties, upon which they expressed profound gratitude to the Episcopal Conference.
These equipments are going to address some of the few challenges, especially in taking care of the records for purposes of confidentiality. And of course also, now that we have these equipments in place, very many parishes within our dioceses are going to report more oftenly, because now the desk is already established to be receiving cases of safeguarding of children and also adult at risk.
Definitely these are going to help us carry out our duties and our obligations efficiently.
They are going to support us in our diocese in the documentation of different issues, different information that pertains child safeguarding.
Want to appreciate the offers that the Uganda Episcopal Conference has made. We are happy as the Diocese of Gulu.
Our appreciation goes to the Uganda Episcopal Conference.
Of the 19 Catholic dioceses in Uganda, only 15 received a set of equipment, which consists of a computer, printer, and filing cabinet. However, 4 dioceses including Hoima, Soroti, Tororo, and Fort Portal were unable to collect their equipment. Joseph Kabali, UCTV News.
Now this is the real computer thing. That's a printer. That's the printer.